And we then now recently just came over this new tool in the personal, and that is called Think Tool. Well, the best part about this Think Tool is it can now make your AI agent more smart. Well, I'm not talking just something general. Well, so far the problem with the AI agent, it don't think that much before taking the action. So if you don't provide certain data, either it will show you the error or it just do the task with the wrong data. But now with this same tool, AI can actually act smartly. If you saw my last video, when we use the AI Claude to perform the AI actions, the agent, that time the AI think deeply, do the different tasks to perform certain action. And this the same thing over here using the hint tool. So for example, if you are using the Telegram and not the Claude to chat with the AI, right, to chat with different tools, then this tool even use, right? So let me show you. For example, if we see this, I connected multiple agents over here. So this can perform the task to the Gmail. It can read, write, reply to my emails. Okay. And they multiple extract different emails from a ID. It can check my calendar, update the calendar, book the meeting. It can check my Slack messages, respond to Slack messages. Okay. And then it can search on Google. So let's see. So far, like the problem with the AI, if you did not provide this think model to it, okay, this think thing, it just either do it with the wrong data or no, don't do it and give you the error. Okay, so now let's see. Oh, yes, Kask. Here, see. That Sarah and to the words thing overlay the board. Email. Okay, so I wrote this and let's stand and see the result. So you see, it started running and now first it run by the chat GPT. Okay, then it thinks. So let's see the output and let's see how it performs over here. So I will go and go inside this. Okay, and I see the logs. The big logs. So first, calls are data in the memory because I'm recording all the chats. So it and it's smart and don't forget what we discussed earlier. Then do the open AI. So you are a helpful assistant thing to perform it with the input and it comes with a response. So I have sent an email to Bharat asking if it's available tomorrow. Okay, that is an old one. That thing. Okay. So see, Kubuka meeting with Sarah. Fill the invoice before the meeting. I need Sarah email address and the meeting details. Date, time, location, description. Without this, I can't post it. So without this, what happens? AI don't think by itself, right? So if you ask this directly, AI agent to do something and you don't provide it all the necessary details, it don't don't ask you the details before performing the action. So it can work with different tools, but if you did not give it the recent important details, it just give you that. But now with think model, it actually think deeply and understand what need to done. So it think over here to book a meeting. I need these details. Otherwise, I can't do something. And then it check the output again to perform to create the output. Okay. So over here, if you see this, okay, let's come up with the output. Well, this is over here. So to book your meeting with Sarah and ask her to fill the invoice beforehand and ensure details, email address, your preferred date, time, meeting, and specific details. So you see what it needed. And now when asking me, I provide these details. So let's say I give it email ID spara@gmail.com. Okay, I just enter this. Okay, I'm not giving any other detail. Let's see how. So you see it thing again. If I just if I don't use the thing model and just simply go with the AI, that gives me the error. Okay, because then it don't find the details like the date and time of the webinar, the time of the meeting. Okay, what's the agenda of the meeting? What's the title of the meeting? So now it's what it did. Let's see it again. I go inside this and you can see. So first it's choose and retain the memory. That is important. Okay, and then it's perform its action, the input. After that, let's see the output. Okay. Over here, demo output, let's go think model. So you see, I need to schedule a meeting with Sarah and email her to fill the invoice. I have her email, but I still need the date, time, and any details for the meeting. So you see, so when you ask AI agent to perform certain action, well, it needed the other important details, like if you are asking it to book the meeting for you, and by chance you did not give those details, what happens before this think model? It either inherits something by its own or just give you an error. Okay, but now with think model, it don't give you like don't perform certain action by itself. It will think first, and it's needed to ask you something, it will ask you, and if it can find those details somewhere else, then it will do that. Okay, so if you wanted it to find details somewhere else, you have to like give the proper prompt for that. So let me show you what prompt I used. So over here, if I show you this prompt, okay, so you see here, you are a high field assistant, think before to perform the action, and it one if one you way don't work, think another way. Okay. And then when you ask it, use this tool. Okay, use this tool to think deeply, think before perform the action. It only work. If one way don't work, think another way to the task. If you get an error, use this tool. Don't invent any email or important details by yourself. If you don't have this required enough, ask for it. So important point how this performs in such a good way. Well, this think model is basically a new model that can perform a lot of things. So if I show you, you can learn more about this tool, okay, that can over here and how it performs. So basically, it is here to perform the complex task that need lot of thinking, uh, and you can learn more about this on the on the OpenAI thing, okay, on sorry on the cloud page on this n8n cloud on this page. No, similarly, if I ask it again, then I mean send or Slack, yes, Snap, sis, Rohan. Okay, so I said this, but it don't know what it need to send. So let's see how it works. So again, it perform that look on the chat model to perform the task, think about it and how it perform the task. But then it think like this have all the details or not. Okay, so let's see over here. So output who sends like us to go on, I need to know either the accepts like username or confirm that there is a direct messaging channel if you want. Should I ask the user for Rohan's like username or try to find Rohan in the user directory? So you see, and since I don't have the capability to browse the Slack user directory, it's best to request the user Slack username or display name for accuracy. See, so it think what tools it have access to. So it also think like what I can do if I have to perform this action. I don't have the Rohan email ID. I don't have the Rohan username. So one thing that it can do either search for the users on the Slack, but then it seems it don't have the access of that tool. So another way to figure out this is directly ask the user, which is me, for the username. So that is it do over here. To send a Slack message to Rohan, I will need this exact Slack username or display name as it appears in your workspace. Could you please provide this information? This will ensure the message supposed to the right person. So you see how accurate it made everything, right? Without this, AI don't act as that smart. Yes, AI can perform different tasks, different things by acting smartly on which tool to use. But if you did miss the data, it won't act smart on by itself. If you miss certain details like the date and time of the event, date and time of the meeting, or the email of the person, it won't act smart. It just act foolishly. Sometimes it just use the wrong details, or sometimes it just give you that error. But this time, it will take the back and forth conversation with you, data input, which is important. It will ask you, give me this data to perform it, and then we'll do the task. And plus, it also think if there is certain other way to do a task. So that is smart. That is actually real smart AI agent, and not this some direct AI agent who's act dumb sometimes. So that is cool. I hope you like this video. If you wanted to learn more about the AI tools, AI automations for your business, subscribe my channel, and you can also join the school membership for more premium data, for more premium knowledge, for more expert knowledge. Okay. So I will see you in the next video.
For the template of this
automation that I showed you, or the step-by-step flow, how you build it from scratch. If you wanted to learn that, you can join my AI membership. The link is in the description. You can join that and you can get a template and also the step-by-step build tutorial over there. Okay, so